So they are just about to get ready. They're just waiting for some official calls.
Okay.
Getting ready to charge their first energy.
So here we go. They have started. Look at that. Oh, he didn't really do much. He just played an energy out, and that was it for Trey.
This leader being pretty interesting. A lot of leaders, when they attack and they have the ability to pick up life, it's you have to pick up a life and you get to draw a card.
Yeah.
His life taking is optional, so he can play a slow game if he wants to.
Oh, yeah, that's the best part. That's the best part. See, I wish there were more leaders that had that ability where you can kind of do the option. There's a couple for every other color, though. I know Gogeta Zeno does kind of the same thing. You can kind of control your life, which is pretty darn good.
Yeah, we see that evil invader Lord Slug hitting the board.
That guy's good.
Yeah, he has the opportunity to grow up into Lord Slug Super Namekian.
Yeah.
And that is going to manage cards.
Look at that. Basil, right?
Yeah, the Fatal Rampage himself.
I love that guy. He looks cool. I love that universe, the dog universe.
Universe 9, baby.
Universe 9 always had a cool theme. Sucks that they got wrecked really fast in the anime. They were the easiest ones to beat.
Pour one out.
I know.
So Trey choosing to be relatively conservative here. Just swinging with the leader, keeping the energy up. That's a key indicator of power of a Super Saiyan. That card we can see in Andrew's life. One of the best defensive options in Dragon Ball Super right now.
I agree. Yeah, that Lord Slug is not that bad. Oh, but he just countered with the activate
Commentator's
battle.
curse, yeah.
There you
Power
go.
of a Super Saiyan.
You were ready. But he drew, so let's see what happens now. Like, what do you think? Like, the mirror match is always tricky.
That it is.
Because some people are running the same deck, but sometimes they're like switching some engines here and there, you know?
Right.
So I wonder if they're playing the same cards.
Out of about 309 players in this event, 43 players are on this leader.
Are you serious?
So yeah, these people playing these decks,
Everybody
they
loves Icarus?
knew that Icarus was going to be. They were going to be playing mirror matches.
I want to see. Oh, okay. Wow. That's a lot of Kid Icarus players, man.
And Trey says this is the last straw with SS3 Goku, the last straw.
He's playing the old school attack, take a life, double strike, 15K. It's like those cards are underestimated. I feel I don't even run them anymore, but because there's better alternatives. But Trey's sticking to the old school cards. Or do you think Andrew runs the same card?
I would be surprised if Andrew doesn't have some amount of self-life damage for certain decks like the South Surge matchup. Sometimes getting those cards in your hand quickly is muy importante.
Oh, bien importante. Look at that. Now he's swinging, trying to pressure. What do you think he's attacking? This Lord Slug or the leader?
Something needs to happen to the Lord Slug, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Now the question is how Trey is going to get that skillless battle card to do the loop that we were talking about.
There it is. There is the higher dragon. So now he's going to bring it out, then attack the little Lord Slug with the higher dragon probably.
That's definitely one route he could go.
Yeah, there you go. He plays it and he draws.
He could also keep it in active mode and take advantage of the opportunity.
Or he could draw next turn defensively. Let's see. Let's see what he ends up doing.
Yeah.
It's always tricky to think what the player's going to do.
And
he's attacking the Lord Slug.
A super play if I've ever seen one. You called that one.
Yeah.
You, my man.
I feel like Trey knows like how you called it. That guy has to go away somehow.
Yeah.
It has to get removed from the field. Oh, he's keeping it alive. He's gonna lose a super combo for that guy.
He's feeling it.
Oh,
he needs it.
So then that means Trey is like, all right, you want him that bad? He's gonna figure out how to kill it then. Trey is so good. Watch. See?
Oh, and we see the stay in Scion.
Waste of a super combo in my opinion because I feel like it was gonna die regardless.
The spices of tech. The might come special.
I don't know, man. Trey is like you said. He picks up the cards 5 minutes. He's like hit. You remember where hit is like getting stronger by the minute?
Right.
That's Trey right there. The longer you play with him in the round, the better he gets.
Absolutely.
But let's see Andrew. He is the creator of this deck, right?
The yellow-blue version of this deck being my slight preference here.
Oh yeah, blue-yellow?
Yeah, but the Saiyan Scion is very cool with it. My favorite play in the game right now. So this +1, choose this card in all of your skillless battle cards and then get plus 5,000 power for the turn.
You can power up your little higher dragons.
You can do that. I like in the yellow-blue because you can use the Goku Black. You get all the 4 tokens. They're all skillless.
Are they skillless?
They're blocker for the first turn, but on the second turn,
they're skillless,
and you can use this and
get
a bunch of pluses. It's my favorite play in the game right now.
I have not seen that. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see that this game because it looks like we're in the mono yellow mirror.
Mono yellow. That's pretty cool, though. That sounds like a pretty cool little engine.
Yeah, and Robotic Repose. slowing down the turn in a big way.
That
We're gonna see some awakening.
Too many people play that card, man. I've seen that card so many times, and it's like it stops everybody. It literally stops everybody. It like almost ends their turn all entirely. They only get like 1 or 2 attacks. But let's see what Andrew could do.
What's the counter?
I don't know what he could do. Maybe play a. I don't know, cause he did. I don't know this. What could you do?
It's hard. He'd love to play that Super Namekian Lord Slug, but Trey put him in a real bind because the way that card works is it has to be in rest mode to get all its value.
Yeah.
But he can't attack because all his other cards will be in rest mode.
Yeah. So he's pretty much he can't bring out that guy
Without some creative gameplay.
Let's see.
Ooh.
Oh, there you go.
All too easy, baby.
That card is all too easy. 2 energies, pop something, but there's nothing really cool to pop. So I don't think
He might just take the draw too. Or not.
He just popped the 1-drop. I mean, it could deal double strike and really pressure, and that was it. Trey's looking pretty darn nice right now, in my opinion.
One of the most powerful cards from Saiyan Showdown. If you have not picked up your copies of Turles, all too easy, get on it.
Yeah, that card is really cool. I wish there was an SPR card version of it. That one definitely deserves one. All right, let's see what Trey could do. He's probably going to combo the higher and draw, and then bring it out again. Right? That's usually what they do.
That is the cornerstone of the deck. You are correct.
But
Ooh.
Trey's just powering up. He's like, I got a 15K little baby dragon sleeping.
Yeah. But he's getting woke real fast.
Yeah, that is true.
So we got that 15K unison.
Oh,
and Andrew
there it is.
responds with his own riposte.
Of course. You have to. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel most of the yellow matchups just like attack, Mecha Freeze, alright, pass. And then it's so cheap. It's just 1 energy.
Yeah.
I mean, it should have been 2 or something. It should have been like a topo. Because for 1 energy, it's extremely powerful in my opinion. Let's see. He's gonna have to rest something. What do you think he's gonna rest? Not an energy. Probably a battle card.
And the riposte.
Yeah.
As you're predicting, he wants to get that higher dragon in the drop for his loops.
Yeah. That's what pluses you the most. Oh, look at that. Oh, since he rested the Mecha Frieza, he brings out Patine.
Shout outs to Canadian delicacies.
What's that?
Poutine? You never had poutine before?
Oh no, I've never. It's a food.
Yeah, it is.
I was like, who's that?
yeah, it's a very popular food. I remember.
From where? Where's it from?
It's primarily in Canada.
I had no idea. Oh, look at that.
And another one.
Double Patine. He's definitely overeating. They're both.
Indubitably.
So how does that taste? How does Patine taste?
I've actually never had it. I think it's a potato dish if memory serves.
Oh, okay, potato dish. And there goes the higher dragon getting comboed. He draws. Then he's gonna bring it back, draw again. That's pretty good.
I was hoping Ryan would bring up a picture of what the food
Picture of a
looks like.
Patine. I'm like, oh, that's what it looks like. I've never seen it. I didn't know Patine was like a food,
Indeed.
like a dish. Oh.
So Andrew evaluating in his hand, he really wants to get that Super Namekian on it.
That baby Goku and Vegeta is getting a lot of markers, man. And I know he does. What does he do when he minuses markers? I know he does something pretty darn cool.
Yeah, he has a few different abilities. One of them allows him to draw 2 cards. Another one lets him
the drop
search
2.
cards for skill lists and play the skill list from the drop or the deck.
All too easy yet again. So first, he's gonna KO the Turles. So he got rid of his Turles, and there goes the higher dragon. One of the cards
Generates a draw.
Yeah.
And we can't expect too much more from Trey while he's underneath riposte. But he wants it.
There goes a swing. Oh, he activates the counter, takes a life. He brings out the what's that card called? The
Frieza's Army Reinforcements.
Frieza's Army Reinforcements with the little laser guns, getting ready to protect you.
Pui.
Wow, look at that. He has a pretty good hand. Andrew has a secret rare in his hand.
They're both sitting on a nice 9-12.
I don't know. Trey's hand.
I think Trey's sitting on Panzeno. What SCR did you see in Andrew's hand?
Panzeno also. Okay. So they both might have. I didn't see Trey have it, but I saw 100%. So you see it?
Yeah.
There you go.
I do.
See, that's the thing about with yellow. It drags on a lot the round.
Yeah, it's very interactive at every turn. You have
every turn.
How do I get the most value out of my cards? How do I make sure they get the least out of theirs?
What would be the big boss card for this higher dragon? Like a card that they bring out and it's like, this is my boss card. Because I remember you told me every deck needs a boss card. What would be the boss card?
You know, this deck is one of the few exceptions to it. Its idea of a boss card, Furthering Destruction Champa.
I mean, it makes sense.
Let me tell you, you know, in this game, you know, ideally you want to win with powerful cards.
Yeah.
The other way you win is you have a lot more cards than they do. The way the combo power works in this game, every single card in your hand is live at almost every point in the game. And opposed to other decks that says, I'm trying to get this double striker on the field, this triple striker, this dual attacker, he's just trying to get 10 more cards than the other guy. And if he can do that, he's probably going to win the game.
Yeah, it's just outpacing your opponent, huh? So there is no real big, like, final boss card.
There's not too much. There are a couple unisons. We'll see that Trunks altering time with dual attack. We'll see that Turles all too easy, which is a 20k double strike.
Yeah.
But the majority of the time these games end, that Gohan leader is going to swing direct.
And
he's going to
double
flip double strike and Vegeta's final flash.
Or the Banish Your Foe. You don't think they bring out the Banish Your Foe 6-drop? Or you don't think they run that?
That is a card that can be common in this deck.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because they stack up a good...
And they don't want to
Drop
overwhelm
it.
because they need to keep those skillless.
Yeah. Like
Easily accessible.
Cycling. That is true. So the patines are going to be resting all sorts of stuff. So it's going to be everything that comes out is now going to be rested. Oh, look at that. But they could get over it with by bringing out the higher dragon every other turn.
So the value here is that higher dragon.
Warps.
If I was Andrew, I would probably choose the higher dragon and the Turles. With the thought process being that if the higher dragon's in the warp,
He can't bring it back. There you go. There he goes. Just how you said.
wow, what top tier play we have here.
Yeah, it's because we've seen like we kind of like understand the decks.
Yeah.
They're pretty like you know what's gonna happen.
Right. Steadfast Assistant then tapping the Secret Identity, and that's going to be close to a turn pass for Andrew.
No way.
We'll see if
4 energies and nothing to do with it. Oh, that's the worst. Oh, he's trying to get rid of the unison. That makes sense. There it is.
There's the Trunks.
There's the Trunks. He has to use the energy for something. And there goes the baby Goku and
But for one
Vegeta.
energy, that absorbed like 4 different attacks over the course of-
it's better than being attacked at the light for sure. That wasn't a bad 1-drop. He only paid 1 energy for that guy.
Yeah.
But now it's looking like the tide's turning, man.
Shout out to Android 17.
Android 17 out there.
Turning the tide.
Oh, turning. Oh, I get you. Look at that. He's gonna kill something with the 0+ing. Kills the Mecha Freezer probably.
Yeah, there is also that powerful -3 that's draw a card and could KO up to 2 cards. There's also the +0 that will could tap the Goku or the Poutine and KO it because it's 4 costs or less.
Oh, there you go. He popped the blocker. Dang, things are turning. It's looking like Andrew like just randomly managed to flip it out of nowhere. Cleared his board, and now they're kind of like in this weird. Well, Trey has nothing anymore. And Andrew has a unison with two little battle cards, so it's looking pretty weird for Trey.
Yeah, he's far from losing, but Andrew definitely has the board presence.
It's crazy,
and Trey's grasping for it.
Yeah, it's crazy how it flips in a blink. Like in one turn, it looks like this guy's winning, and then the other turn, it's like, oh my god, what happened? Now the other guy's winning. But let's see what Trey could do. Let's see if he managed to actually use his energy and for the most.
And that'll probably be dependent on if Andrew hits him with another riposte or not.
Exactly. That card is so good. There's no card that... Can you cold bloodlust it? Oh, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Higher Dragon is not Frieza's army.
Insert Fatal Rampage here.
Basil. He could also Bergamo and switch that card to rest mode.
That 19K's gonna do some damage.
There it is. There, you called it, man.
Oh.
That's why I'm not a big fan of that card. It's just like, play it and turn. But now Trey has energy. He could push. He could put the patina rest. You think it would be worth it? Nah.
If I was Trey, I would be begging for a card like...
That warps?
A card to counterplay that.
Is there a card for yellow that does that? I don't think there is.
What's the 1-cost extra card that I'm... Tyrannical Blow. Tyrannical Blow would be the card that you
Tyrannical Blow. What does that card
do?
do?
It negates a battle card that's cost 3 or less. It's like a baby Cold Bloodlust.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that'd be a dream card.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. The one with Lord Slug on it, holding his leg.
Yeah.
Oh, that card is a must run. Now that you mentioned it,
yeah.
that card must definitely be a must run in this meta right here. Everyone's bringing out these counterplay cards. counterattack
We
cards.
see the swift retaliation cooler.
Yeah, exactly. The counter. Oh, he just dropped that on him? I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
Wow. So that means it did not come out. He's tapped out. Now he gets two draws or two.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Indeed.
So, but then he has 1 energy. How's he gonna kill him? Maybe he brings out overround Bardock.
Or maybe he's not trying to win this turn at all.
Well, let's see. I mean, he stopped that Mecha Freeze. I mean, at least he plussed a little bit.
Yeah.
And he got
We'll
a 50K
see.
block.
As I said, this deck does struggle to find ways to close out the game. It can see all the cards, and you'll be able to try to win the game how you want, but you're a little lacking on double strikers.
No.
So we both see both of these players, clinging on to that 4 life. Andrew's actually at 3 life now, it appears.
So, I mean, as far as it looks like Trey is actually hitting him.
Yeah.
And he's forcing him to now lose cards.
Yeah, both of these players are.
He has Xeno, huh?
Yeah.
Andrew has Xeno. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, both of these players are going to cling hard onto.
Oh, there it is.
3 life.
I called it the Xeno. I knew it was like, boom, you got to slap it on. That card is so good.
It is.
If you look at the artwork too, it's really nice looking. It has little hearts on it.
It's
and
adorable.
They designed it really nice. Like the detail in it is like a really nice looking card. I want it, man. I haven't pulled it.
Not only is it pretty, but it's very functional.
Oh, it could be splashed into almost all decks. I wouldn't even want to play with it, to be honest. I would just leave it up and have it nice and mint. It's a really nice looking card. Probably pull 2. Have one to play with and the other one to like. Just have it there. Because when you play with your cards, man, the cards end up bending and eventually... Do you double sleeve your cards?
I do generally.
Yeah, you double sleeve?
Yeah. Back in my last card game, I used to always triple sleeve.
Triple sleeve? That's a thing?
Yeah, if your deck can't sit horizontally and still stay stacked, you're not doing it right.
Triple sleeve? Gosh, darn.
All right.
All right, let's see what happens here. Trey's like, I have to do some damage right now.
Yeah.
Maybe he has
The hope that when you're going first and they match up like this is that you have Foo Shrouded in your deck and you get it first because your Foo Shrouded shuts off their Foo Shrouded.
Yeah, that's what usually happens.
That can make all the difference.
Yes, who goes first too?
Yeah.
I mean, Trey looks like he can maybe survive another turn. Maybe. He has 4 lives still. There goes the super combo. I mean, Andrew did lose 1 super combo early games trying to keep his Lord Slug alive. And you could tell Andrew's flossing because he has all his cards shiny in his Higher Dragon deck.
Yeah. The real meta question is how do you pick which vanilla Higher Dragon to play?
Ooh, I like just the one that Andrew's playing because it literally is just Higher Dragon. The other one has Gohan in it, I think, right?
Well, I think one's like an active mode Gohan because it's awake and ready to go. The Higher Dragon.
Yeah,
The other one's
yeah.
rest mode because he's snoozing.
Yeah, he's
So it
sleeping.
depends.
He's sleeping.
All right, so Andrew going into this turn 5.
Let's see what Andrew could do. I mean, like you said, he's the one that put the deck in the map. I'm pretty sure he's play tested against his own deck. So he should know what usually people run, but it's looking like Trey's build is a little different because I haven't seen Goku Jr. and Vegeta come out for Andrew. You know?
I have not. Yeah.
So his build is a lot different. Trey's build is slightly different. Luck he's running the 1-drop Whis in there, probably for the Mecha. I mean for the Golden Frieza match.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. That's what I'm
There
saying,
we
man.
go.
It's like who plays that card?
This is like an Ariana Grande matchup. It's like you play one and it's like, thank you, next.
Next. Play
Thank
one,
you,
next.
Next.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you. It's like that's why that Mecha Frieza. Everybody has like Katsukai main it, man. It kills a lot of different decks.
So Panzeno having the ability to take one of the opponent's battle cards, this could be relevant.
He's gonna take away the
actually. So watch this tech. So hypothetically, if Pan took Basil, Basil's at 19k right now. He could activate the activate main again and get another 16k.
That's how it works.
And go up to 35k. I'm 99% sure.
Panzeno. And he already used the robotics, so he's like, it's not even worth attacking anymore. Well, he can't really attack with battle cards, right?
Correct.
Just unison. And he don't want to rest energy.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, and it's looking like it doesn't negate the attack, huh?
It does not negate the attack
just-
that was
Oh, okay.
that Wizard went through.
So it just stops any other additional attack.
The battle cards cannot declare attacks.
So it's not like hatch react.
Not quite.
Okay. I thought it would.
But if you time it well,
it kind of
can.
if you time it on the leader, right? Pretty much.
Yeah.
Or
Especially if you
Unison.
get something like a Sacred Disbelief Zamasu, those two cards in tandem, that's pretty much a turn ender.
Oh. No, yeah, you're right.
Andrew contemplating how much more he can go in this turn.
I mean, he's gonna have to rest cards. What is he gonna rest? The Mecha Frieza or the Patine? You don't want to rest an energy, and it's not looking too good for Andrew right now. He's at 3 lives, and all right, he's getting his higher dragon. He's gonna draw a card. Not bad. He's gonna switch it to rest mode, so he can't combo it with the Patine. Oh, very, very well played, Trey. Unless he has another one in hand. What is he gonna
Gonna see the
rest?
second swing.
Is he gonna rest the energy or the mecha? Probably mecha, right?
Good question.
I wouldn't rest an energy. Energy's everything. Wait, he didn't rest anything? Thought he had to rest something when he attacks because of the mecha Frieza.
I am sure that if there was a mistake, that the judges will be
Oh, okay. Oh, there goes another one.
all too easy. Says goodbye to the pan as well as the cooler.
KO's 2 cards, huh? On in rest mode. And now he got rid of his Basil.
With the
Look at
+0,
that.
yeah.
Pretty darn clutch. All of that.
Trey being up at 6 energy, but Andrew having a lot of things to work with. If I'm Andrew, I'll tell you what. There's one card I'm afraid of, and
What?
it's Blue Shrouded in Mystery.
Oh, 6 drop? Is it? Does he have a counter for it? I don't know if he would have a counter for it. He could he play out the Goku 1 drop and counterplay it so it comes out in rest mode?
He could.
Ah,
There is counterplay to the Fu Shrouded.
that's the thing. If you bring out Full Shrouder, you're tapped out, and there's no more defense. He could poke you with all the vanillas. Bring out Basil. It's that draw. Look at that.
Big plays.
Basil's gonna come in, do attack.
Review the point.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is enough for 19K.
Yeah, so he got the power up. He gets the dual attack. He's gonna pressure him.
Andrew in a small predicament right now. He needs to find a way to get 4 more cards in the drop. And Riposta is not the first step of that.
Another robotic is gonna come out. Is that what happened? Another one came out?
was. It
Oh
was.
my god, man.
Well, when you see your whole deck like Icarus does, that is the
Yeah.
luxury.
I mean, Andrew looks like he's about to deck out. How many cards are left in his deck? It looks like he only has 4.
I'm probably smidge
Or-
more than that, but most of these decks are playing 54, 56 cards. And they have the
Yeah?
luxury to do so, yeah.
My gosh. He's gonna steal his. Wait, what happened?
Pan got rested.
How do you rest it?
The effect of Poutine because there's a counter card played.
Oh, okay. And Patine doesn't choose the main one. Oh, he's about to KO everything in rest mode. Pretty clutch. Or you don't think he's gonna do that? Oh, no, he doesn't even have much
behind
in
in
rest
cards.
mode. Yeah, he doesn't even have much in rest.
No, I mean, he has the...
Secret.
Yeah.
Secret's worth killing, right?
If we can top a couple more cards, then we're definitely back in the conversation.
Okay, let's see what Trey got. They don't run the Zamasu super combo, huh? Probably not. They run the...
Usually that card's pretty popular as between a 0 and 2 of, depending on the version of the deck you're playing in.
I mean, Trey runs some pretty unique cards, so I wouldn't be surprised if... Everybody mained Deborah for this event. The one that kills the cell surge.
They're all afraid of South Surge.
Everybody
and,
would-
and that deck represented.
See, there it is.
From anticipation, yeah.
Yeah, after people were like hyping it up too much, people were like, I'm not even gonna play it because everyone's gonna counter me, and that's exactly what's happening. Everybody brought the counter for that in their main deck,
Yeah.
which is crazy. Oh, he negates the skill of a card, and he gets a 15k boost, surviving that attack. That's one attack. He did robotic, right? So
He
that
does.
means every single attack now it's gonna go to rest. He has to rest
Something
something.
else has to, yeah. If I'm Trey, I'm thinking to myself, it's Andrew's turn 6. If he gets Shrouded online, I am
That's
in
it?
a world of hurt.
That's it, huh? That's pretty much
It's
it.
not necessarily it, because as you said, Goku Steadfast Alliance is a counterplay, but Trey has a lot of encouragement to try to win the game this turn.
Oh,
And with us back here with perfect knowledge, we know that Andrew is going to be in the driver's seat if he gets back to his turn.
Who went first? Was it Andrew or Trey?
Trey actually went first. He's sitting on 6 energy right now.
Now what's gonna happen? What is Trey gonna do? It's always weird when you have a mirror match, man.
Always.
Because it's like,
But this is one of the best mirror matches you want to be in,
actually,
right? Because you see a bunch of cards, right? So it comes down to two things: who wins the dice roll, and who uses their cards better.
yeah,
And
I feel like it's who robotics the best. Whoever does the counterplay Frieza, whoever misses a turn of that is the one that loses.
Yeah.
You gotta have what, 4 of those in the deck, right?
So look at all these defensive options we see here. We have the Frieza's Army reinforcements, we have the Steadfast Alliance, and we still have a Final Flash.
That's not that bad, but Icarus' hand is looking low, and his deck is looking low. You know what I mean? Like, it's looking like he can't activate super combos. And look at his deck. How many cards are in it? It looks like he only has 1 or 2. He can't super combo. Oh, but he has that fool. You called it. Yeah. That's gonna be the game ender next turn. He can't rest the Turles because it's a 5-drop. Oh, Andrew takes the hit. Oh no, he used the counter. You're right. Brings out the token. Oh, Trey's a gentleman and gave him a token. He's
a gentleman and a scholar.
And a scholar.
But that extra blocker is going to be very relevant here.
He can't do much anymore. And he has to rest a card. Is it worth it tapping out? I mean, Andrew's like, pass your turn. I'm going to drop the 6-drop. Boo. It's going to finish the game.
Trey finds the vanilla.
From the drop, he's bringing it out, drawing a card. He's looking for that double strike Champa, how you call it. He's looking for the double strike Champa. He's trying to go for game. Or maybe he has overround. Oh, so he rested the basil? Dang.
Here's the thing. Andrew can bluff Frieza's, or can bluff Vegeta Final Flash.
Oh, look, overround. He could bluff the Vegeta, but he does have the Vegeta card, you're right. If he pushes in with double strike, he could lose.
Wow.
That worked everything, even the token?
Even the token, because it's up to, yeah.
Wow.
Any number of cards up
My
to.
friend just gave me that card. Juhabak, shout out to Juhabak. It's his birthday. He gave me that card, Judge Stamp. Huge shout out to him. But that card is actually good. The Mass Saiyan. I forgot how good that guy is.
So watch Trey's awareness. He's counting, seeing if Fu Shrouded is online.
He knows it is. He knows it is. He's like, you're gonna drop it next turn. He's probably telling him. He's like, I know you have it. You're gonna drop it on me.
That is the Faircloth.
Yeah, he'll tell you. Like, I know what's gonna happen. Let's see. Oh, he rested the mecha. Is this gonna be a swing for the finish or not? He has a little bit of cards in hand. Andrew won't be able to survive much right now, and he's got a super combo. Oh no, at 30.
DeBarra's not doing too much right now.
Yeah, it's not gonna do anything this entire matchup. He's definitely gotta side that out. So there goes a 30K. I think he would combo out. Oh. Andrew's waiting for him to bring something out.
35 is the magic number here, it looks like.
And you guessed, he's like, 35 is the magic. Trey's like, I already know 35. You think he's gonna over combo or not?
So if I'm Trey, I'm terrified of Frieza's Final Flash.
He's probably aware of it too.
So I'm trying to get Andrew to either use it to survive this turn, or to combo every other card out of his hand.
Yeah. Or he has another super combo, but he's probably counting his super combos.
15, 20, 25, 30. And does Poutine have combo power?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he could go 35. Exactly. If he uses the extra card, or he's gonna combo his whole hand, and that's it.
He either takes the damage.
Trey's looking like he might have it, but he has to rest an energy and go for game after if he takes this hit.
Trey is still on a timer though. The Robotic Propose is limiting the number of attacks we have left here.
So he can't bring anything else out for free, I think.
And he takes one.
Oh, this is it. Will he go for game? Will he go for game with the little baby higher dragon? I don't know. That's pretty tough. You have to rest an energy and push. Make sure that the final command, what was it called? The final flash isn't enough for him to like out combo. But Trey has a pretty healthy hand. He has 2 super combos, man.
Yeah.
He could push for game if he needs to. Oh, he KOs everything in rest mode. Kills his.
Draws a card.
Oh, that card would have been better.
Draw a card in case he tries to go for game.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Is Trey gonna pass? No, he's gonna let him fool him. Don't let him fool you, man. He's gonna fool him. He's gonna bring out the Banisher Fool. Is that what it's called?
And we go.
Yeah, he's going for it. Oh, you saw Andrew? He's like, oh, I didn't see that.
That had to be his life.
I didn't. That you think? Oh, that was his life. That was his life. That is so clutch. He lifed it.
What a response.
That's one of the best life pulls.
And Trey is thinking to himself, either Andrew is the best player in the game or the luckiest player in the game.
He's
and
like,
there
he
is
saved
nothing
Mecha-
in between.
I mean, I told you, man. This whole deck is who plays Mecha Frieza the most. That's literally who wins. Like every turn, whoever plays Mecha is like winning. Does Trey have another Mecha? But I don't even think that'll save him.
We'll see. Andrew does not have the cards. He has the power. He has the quality. He does not have the quantity when you're comparing hand size to Trey.
That is true. That is true. But he could bring out the Fu and win. He's like, do I toss out it, or does he not have 10 in the drop?
Son Goku Steadfast Alliance is very intimidating right now if you are Andrew.
But does Patine switch it to rest mode, the Fu? Because when it hits the field, it's hit in rest mode, right? It's the 3-drop Patine. Because it doesn't, so it's Fu banishes his skills? Oh, okay.
Even with barrier.
Oh, okay, okay. So it will come out in
Wow.
It wouldn't come out in rest mode then. Oh, look
Ooh,
at that.
You see the little combo?
He's surviving. I mean, Trey has a fat hand, so Trey could out-combo this. He's still at 3 lives. Does he have, I mean, he should have banished your Fu if he's going to banish your Fu first, you know?
He's trying to get those card numbers down.
Yeah.
Because if Trey can find any way to survive this turn.
I mean, if he banishes Fu, all those super combos are dead, and then he could poke at him for real. And there's the Mecha Frieza. Oh, counter. But then he can't fool him anymore. So Trey's chilling. Trey has a lot of super combos.
Wow. What a wild play.
Yeah, I thought the Fu would probably been better, man.
It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell.
Because there goes the Mecha. Just stop the Mecha from you and coming out. You know what I mean? He was the Mecha wouldn't be able to do anything with the Fu, and then he could nullify him for an additional turn, which would be his, but he's at 1 life, so. Yeah. Yeah, it's looking like he probably didn't have 10 cards in the drop. Maybe that's why he didn't play the Fu.
I think the math was he was down. He was up to 10 or 11 by the end of that turn.
Let's see then. Wow. So he has to rest a card.
So he's attacking with the
cooler. Yeah, he's attacking. Oh, he's attacking with the cooler. But I'm telling you, all those super combos would have been 0 if he would have brought the Fu out. But I mean, I don't think cooler did much.
Right, but Andrew made the deduction that Fu Shrouded was not going to be enough if Trey had a steadfast Goku.
Oh yeah, the Goku. Yeah, that could have completed. Does Trey have it? He has a fat hand, so you probably like he has.
And keep in mind, these players understand each other's decks because they understand their own. So.
Oh, for sure, especially Andrew. But like I said, Trey's like, the longer you're in a game with him, the better he gets. He's like, hit, man. He's like, picks up the cards and just knows what to do. This man hasn't even played the game because he's been so busy. And he's destroying, man. I'm telling you, the only time I ever got destroyed in a game, like where I played against somebody and then I was like, what the heck? How did I lose? Every time. He was that guy.
So now that Andrew has successfully resolved 4 copies of Robotic Repose.
That's it. I don't think he could do much. What is he going to do?
Andrew needs to try to win. Oh, look at them. They're both playing the Whis.
Look at that. But look at that, though. Like I said, you told me that Andrew doesn't have any big boss finishes, so I don't think he's going to have anything to kill Trey.
We're not seeing a triple strike.
There's no triple strike coming out of nowhere. And he's going to take a life and block. Whoa, that's pretty dangerous in my opinion. Yeah, see, now he's gonna double strike him. I wouldn't have. Ooh. Oh, that's looking like. Now it's looking like.
Wow.
Game might. Does he have a double strike Champa in hand? No, he doesn't. I thought he would. He has to rest the card.
A few cards.
Did he rest a card for that swing? I don't know. He comboed out though. 25-30, 5. So Trey's pretty chilling now. He's like, I comboed out. I'm good. I thought he was.
Their hand size was pretty comparable, though.
It's because he didn't have double. If Andrew would have had double strike Champa, that would have been game, huh? Because he had the Final Flash, right?
Right.
And then double strike, GG's. But he didn't have it. He's like, where's my double strike Champa? He hasn't drawn it? Or is it his last life? Because I haven't seen him drop it. And you said that's the game ender, right?
That's how the majority.
Oh,
of the
that's it. Andrew's done. There's no more Xenopan. There's no more. Yeah, that's game. Unless Trey. No, even.
Trey only has a couple more cards. There's a lot more Dragon Ball to be played. There's
You think
always
so?
more Dragon Ball.
You think that Andrew's gonna come back from this? I think it's done. Oh, let's see though. You never know.
That's fine. Yeah.
You never know.
Climax of this battle is here.
He has overround Bardock that can dual attack also to go for game.
That would be a pristine
But then-
card to have in this situation.
But then it goes to rest mode with the Patine, so he wants to bring out the. Oh, look at that. Dual attack. Oh, that's for sure gonna get the game. What is he gonna KO? You think he's gonna KO the Whis just so he don't get the extra combo power? Counterplay. He can't counterplay Unison.
He can if he wants there to be a blocker.
Oh yeah, he could counterplay it, but it doesn't go to rest mode. That's what I was trying to do. Okay. He probably just wants a blocker, and does it draw a card? It draws a card, right? Hey, maybe he gets power of Super Saiyan. Rest the leader. Does it rest the leader? Yeah, huh? No, it's battle card or Unison or leader. This one.
Power of Super Saiyan is it's battle cards or uses.
Oh, okay. So not the leader. I mean, Trey's probably gonna bring back the higher dragon, activate Patine's effect, and then bring out the overround Bardock, and then go for game.
Indeed. So the Goku does hit the field.
Oh my.
Puts Trey in a bit of a precarious position where he.
It went to
think he
rest
chose-
mode.
I think he chose to use. Oh yeah.
So it wasn't even that good of a play. Yeah, so that was the
And
game.
Yep.
Andrew's like, let's go to round 2. Let's
Yeah.
go. Oh, wow.
Realized that might have been a slight misplay. Andrew was definitely on the back foot, regardless of that, no matter what. He was working like hard, like.
Yeah, he was in the back foot at start, and then in the middle, he was dominating. But then Trey just flipped it back, and I think it's a tough matchup, man.
Yeah. I think what we're gonna see here is how swiftly these gentlemen are about to side in and out of their decks.
Oh,
They know exactly what to do for the mirror.
the best part. The thing is, I might be a little biased here, but Trey was running cards that weren't even good against this matchup to main him. Like he didn't want to face Soul Surge. He had the Bora, so his deck is for sure gonna power up, because it was already handicapped. Oh, he's siding in Katsukai. I told you, man.
Otsuka, yes.
That card destroys
Robotic.
man. You kind of want to play that card. I main that card in my decks, just because every deck counterplays.
So if I'm Andrew coming into this game too, assumably on the play, there's a couple of things I'm thinking about. One, I'm thinking about is what are those tiny nuances that gave him an edge in the matchup? What are the tiny nuances that I have that can give me an edge now that I'm going first? But most importantly, I'm thinking about the clock, that 22 minutes and 9 seconds that Andrew has to win this game 2 and get some major footage going into game 3.
For sure. I mean, even though it was a mirror match, man, I wasn't even bored that match. It was pretty entertaining, in my opinion.
Oh, it was a ton of resource exchange. Andrew had the card quality, Trey had the card quantity. It was seeing all those interactions were huge.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, man. Let's see if it's true. Whoever plays the robotic Frieza the most first is the winner. Pretty much.
Andrew played one more than Trey did.
Did he?
He did. You
Oh.
remember because Andrew saw the fourth one, that rip off the life.
So I think it's just well placed robotics, right? And then they get to really take advantage of that card. You think they're gonna hit that card? Or nah? Because you could easily counter it if you have certain cards.
The interesting thing, and I don't think either of these players are going to do it, taking out the robotic and replacing with something like Forbidden Power or Nimbus.
Oh,
Nimbus.
you're talking about the Massan?
No, and taking out the robotic and replacing it with Flying Nimbus or Forbidden Power as a way to dodge the Koetsukai that they're going to bring in. That's like the next level of this mirror match evolution. I'd love to see it. I don't think we'll see it today, but
That would be crazy.
there are some big brains in this room, let me tell
That
you.
would be like, I know they're gonna side this, so I'm gonna side this for that.
Indeed.
That's the other level. That's like you're not thinking about the actual match. You're thinking about
Yeah.
the side battle. It's like your side decks battling against each other, which is pretty weird.
Andrew valuing robotic as much as you were saying. He ended up pulling it out of his small mulligan, I believe.
Oh yeah.
And both players tentatively keeping 2 cards. That's what happened last game. Good.
Oh. 3 cards. Trey likes 3 cards.
Trey likes his hand a little bit more.
All right, let's see. I mean, every time, what do you think about rebuttal? I love rebuttal, but sometimes I feel like I rebuttal cards that I feel like were good sometimes. Like,
It's one of the things that are the difference between the great players and the best players.
Yeah,
that ability to realize, on a scale from 1 to 10, this card in my hand is a 7.
Yeah,
out of the gate, right?
Yeah.
So, and part of you was like, but I want all my 10s. I want the perfect hand.
Yeah.
But the other part of it is, if I have a 7 on average, statistically, most of my deck is worse than a 7.
Yeah.
Do I get greedy and do I put it back to try to get one of my 5 or 10 better cards, or do I stay okay with my good but busted hand?
That's why I don't like rebuttal, because sometimes you're like, maybe let me try, maybe I get better, and you don't. That's the aspect of it.
The mulligan system is a wild part of DBS.
Yeah. All right, let's see. He brings out the Basil. You think Basil turn 1 is better than Lord Slug turn 1? I think Lord Slug is better, huh?
Could go either way. Really depends on how these turn 3s go. If they start playing these Trunks altering the future real fast,
rested it.
That's going to change it real quick.
It's crazy because Trey already knew that it was going to get rested, and he still did it anyways.
Indeed.
So I'm wondering if he forgot, or he was just like, I know that's going to happen, so I'm just going to do it anyways.
We are a good, probably approaching 10 hours into that people have been
You start forgetting things like, oh damn, my brain hurts.
Dude, I mean, we could talk about 2 of the top 10 players in the room, which this table might be that. You're still gonna make mistakes after a long day.
Oh, for sure, especially if you didn't get good night's sleep. And then if you're coming from out of state or something, you didn't get good night's sleep, because if you're not sleeping in your own bed, it's not like.
Which of these gentlemen are both East Coast?
Yeah.
Into the arena if you leave to the outside.
Oh wow! So we're okay. So it goes back to Andrew the player. There goes another energy. He charged the ape. I haven't seen them play the ape draw too. I think he sided that card in, huh?
Saying instincts, yeah. You
want to outpace your opponent even more.
Well, so the theory is
deck out.
You notice how robotic repose was a defining characteristic of this match.
Yeah.
If they play robotic and you're like, I can't attack anymore, and you're like, I wish I could do something with my energy.
You draw.
Now you can.
That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. All right. So he gets the higher dragon. It's looking like Andrew started off really good. He killed his card. Gohan didn't do anything. He said 2 energies.
And there is the Super Namekian.
Oh, that Super Namekian is super annoying, man, because he don't let you draw anything with anything other than your leader.
Correct.
So, yeah, Trey has to get rid of that. Pronto. There's the robotic. He paid 2 because he only has 1 extra card in the energy. Wow.
Mecha, really trying hard to awake on his own terms. I respect it.
Oh, and when you can awaken on your own terms, that's when you're killing it. If you're forced to awaken, that usually sucks unless you're like a draw 2 leader.
And we see how bad he wanted that Lord Slug in rest mode. He paid an energy for it.
I think this is going to change. That Lord Slug is what Andrew wanted, and he couldn't get it. And this time he got it. Let's see how the game changes as soon as he had that Lord Slug.
I love that adjustment by Trey, too. A lot of people would just think, I need to get this card to 1, and I shouldn't play it until it's at 1. Trey realizes...
This matchup,
that was
it's worth it. I mean, it was, because now he's able to awaken, and he's at 4 lives, and he didn't waste a single card.
Yeah.
And he got a 15k body worth.
And this deck functions best when you're awakening on your turn, so.
Yeah, so let's see what it could do. I thought people were going to bring out yellow-blue Son Gohan, but nobody brought that.
Not as many people. A couple people did.
I wonder if that's doing good. So there goes the baby junior Goku and Vegeta. He's trying to get rid of the higher dragon. Interesting. And he killed it. All right.
15 on 10.
He's going to place it in the drop this game. Last game, he didn't do that. He's going to get his higher dragon. Look at that. Now he could attack, awaken, combo a higher dragon, draw, bring it back, draw. Wow. He's going to draw like 4 cards right now, man.
Imagine if he had another Saiyan Scions right now, being able to swing with 3 15Ks. That would be aggro.
Yeah, that would be super aggro. And that's what he wants to do right now. No robotic Frieza for Andrew? Is that what's happening?
Nah, we got the Frieza's army reinforcements instead.
Oh. Damn, so that means Andrew didn't draw the Mecha Frieza, because he should have played it right now, right? ASAP?
We saw Trey with that flying Nimbus again, talking about that idea of how do I get around the.
Trey's running Flying Nimbus?
Yeah, we just saw him draw it.
What the heck? That's to stop all the attacks that from the Mecha Frieza.
While being able to play around some of the cards that are
Makes
popular
sense.
against robotic.
Makes sense. Makes sense. He's trying to get rid of that.
He has to.
He gets a draw because the leader is the one that gets him the draw, right?
I believe the leader only draws through when the leader's in a battle.
Oh, when the leader is in the battle. Oh, so it's not when it's comboed. But he can still play it out and draw a card. So that's good.
Correct.
All right. He has a blocker and pass turn for Trey. I mean, now he could make a Frieza robotic for 1 energy because he has 2 extra cards in the energy zone. So I guarantee that's what's going to happen right now. Robotic him, Trey. Show me the robotic. He's like, all right, robotic. Let's see. Let's see if he's going to do it. Oh my God, who would have guessed? Right?
Are you a fortune teller?
I feel like I am, man. And then Andrew's probably gonna robotic him if he draws it, because he hasn't drawn it. Ooh.
Somewhere in that Bible of a hand.
Oh, that's very. Oh, look at that. He's gonna bring out the higher dragon, draw a card.
Makes sense.
Is he gonna tap 2? He don't have the ape in the drop. He tossed it out as energy. That would have been one of those moments where you
tap a token for it. Yep. Another interesting thing about that Saiyan Scions, you can give your tokens the +5 as well.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, after the turn that they have blocker, they're skillless.
Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't think about that little engine.
Yeah, fun little technology.
Yeah, yeah. So you can run that engine with a bunch of different decks because it's black too. So that's pretty cool. You can like splash your vanillas and tokens.
And we see the future altering as SS Trunks hits the board.
He's gonna switch something to rest mode? What is he gonna switch? Because he robotic him, right? So that means he has to switch something?
Indeed, he should.
Trey's like, do I want to counter? I don't know if he should. Because he had robotic. Oh. Oh, he negated the skills of the Namekian and Lord Slug, so he'll be able to draw next turn with skills. Right? Or no, or no.
Negation's only
It's only for the turn?
The turn, yeah.
Then why did he do that? What's his plan?
Just felt like it was the best way to utilize his energy, I imagine. We see the -0 popping robotic from Trunks.
Okay.
Always a hard play to follow because the -0 doesn't see any change in the game state. And things go back to Trey.
Let's see what Trey does. I mean, this is literally how it played out last game, and then Trey flipped it again. You know what I mean?
Only difference here, Andrew was on the play, so that extra energy, while Trey is playing catch-up energy-wise.
That is true. That is true. And he has his Lord Slug. That Lord Slug is pretty good. Trey knows he has to get rid of it.
And he must have a plan too, or else he would have held on to that Vegeta's Final Flash, because that's one of the best outs this deck has going for it.
Oh, for sure. That card is so darn good. 15K, and it turns something into a skillless. Pan.
And we see the pin.
No.
It's going to be a short turn for Trey.
Yeah, that Panzino stops all battle cards from attacking. I mean, Trey needs another Mecha Frieza to survive.
Indeed.
Oh, wow. What is he doing? He tapped it to draw, or because he brought it back? Is that what happened?
I believe so. I kind of missed it, to be frank.
Oh, okay.
So we have Power of a Super Saiyan. I imagine that's going to tap the pan. Maybe we'll see something like altering the future of Trey's own.
Oh, look at that. He just drew into a Mecha Frieza. That's definitely going to save him next turn. Or he's like, all right, I got this Mecha Frieza about to drop it next turn. Unless he coolers him. But let's see.
All to Ize.
Oh, you don't want to combo that guy. That guy is good.
One of the few double strikers in this Icarus deck.
Yeah. Oh, so now he did
brought the vanilla.
the vanilla out, and he
We
drew
get the
off.
draw because Super Namekian doesn't mind leaders doing the thing.
Yeah. It doesn't hit leaders, but he rests it with Patine. Okay. Or is he attacking again? I think he's resting it. Does he have all-round potential? Oh, 2 energies. What's coming out? What do you think is coming out for 2? I don't know. The new card he put into the deck?
I'm a little pondered on that one myself.
Oh, of course. We're like...
Oh, yeah.
Of course. We forgot. Yeah. He kills the Unison.
No, kills the SCR.
Oh, he don't draw. He don't draw because of the Lord Slug. But he still KO'd that secret. Can he KO the token then? Might as well. Because isn't it choose 2?
Or draw a card.
Or draw a card.
Yeah, you have some flexibility in that.
Like he didn't draw, so I think he called drawing, but he was like, oh, Namekian doesn't let you draw, so I guess he couldn't call it again.
Yeah.
Because in these games, they usually don't let you take it back, right?
At this level, absolutely.
You're like, nah, man, you already called it. Sorry.
Unless you're across the table from the nicest gentleman or lady in the room, absolutely.
Yeah. At locals, it makes sense. Yeah, man, go for it. But at a nationals, if your opponent messes up, you're usually like, all right, man, it is what it is. You gotta be on your A game on these days. You gotta be focused. Lord Slug. I don't think Lord Slug really did too much damage to Trey, but it is killing his super combos.
It's slowly but surely adding.
It's gonna get him eventually, huh? With the super combos? Let's see.
Yeah, so something like all too
there
easy, all too easy plus final flash, that would have been a great way to get rid of that super Namekian.
Yeah, you really got to get rid of the Namekian. You could have final flash and then brought out the warp to warp him away also. And warp away the higher dragon.
Yeah. So we see Trunks on his first swing.
I mean, he did Mecha Frieza him, so doesn't he have to rest a card? Well, he's drawing a card. Mecha Frieza is every single attack you do, you have to rest something. Right?
That is the text on the card.
Okay,
correct.
let's see.
With the exception of Unisons. Unisons, you don't have to tap when you.
Oh, that's why, because he's attacking with Unison. That's why I was confused.
Correct.
So he's gonna swing another attack, and the fact that he doesn't have access to his super combos is gonna start making Trey lose some life. Oh, and there it is. He used his counter. Brings out his little token. The tokens don't come shiny, huh?
Unfortunately, they don't at this point.
We need some shiny tokens. They're cool.
The dream.
So there it is. He has blocker for the turn. That's definitely gonna save him. If he attacks with leader, he rests something. He's gonna attack. He's gonna rest. An energy. So that means he's trying to poke him. Oh no, he's
take the blocker.
Yeah, he's trying to.
But we'll still take the draw off that.
He gets a draw. He wanted the draw.
Yeah, and you're having a very diverse, very offensive yet very defensive hand at the same time. He's really in the driver's seat right now.
Let's see. Trey needs a very powerful turn this next turn. He needs to get rid of that Lord Slug.
That is objective number 1.
Ooh. Warped away his higher dragon. But he still has another one in the drop, so he's not tripping too bad.
Indeed.
So, I don't know, man. See, this is the moment where you need the ape in the drop, but you don't have it in the drop.
Yeah, at the same time, I'm sighing a little bit of relief because now I'm not worried about Fu Shrouded anytime soon.
He negated. He rested he rested 2 energies to attack with Mass Saiyan. So he really was committing to that pressure, and Trey luckily had the outs for it. So how is he needs a barrier removal or something. But then he could just...
is for you to come by. Again, that Vegeta Final Flash is going to be the primary way to get rid of it. Trunks altering the future plus Vegeta Final Flash would be another great way.
Yeah, but he just put it in his energy, so he just probably doesn't think it's a good play right now. All right, he's going to draw a card. He goes to rest mode. See, he's drawing into super combos. And Bergamo resting 2 more things.
Ooh, what an interruptive play. Reason that guy got limited to 1, huh?
It's busted, man. You saw that? He just brought out a Bergamo and rest 2 energies. Without doing anything. Like, it's like, it's so good. There goes that Whis. Gets his draw in.
So our table does have about a 5-minute lag behind the timer. So while round is done for the majority of our players, we'll still have about 5 minutes before we enter into end of time procedure.
All right. Let's see who takes it. I mean, if Andrew takes it right now, they're going to tie, right? Because there's no way they're going to finish another round in the next 5 minutes.
It will depend on how long it takes them to shuffle up and get the game ready and a few logistics like that. But we'll worry about what's in front of us and see if Andrew's able to find a way to close this out, if Trey's able to find a way to bounce back.
Banisher, oh, he can't even banish your food. It's looking like Andrew sees the light at the end of the tunnel right now. There goes double strike. How many energy? Oh, okay, yeah, double strike. So he's
We're sitting 40 minimum.
Oh, that's game. This is looking like it's gonna be game right here. Swing. Trey has a fat hand though, but he can't super combo, which Andrew knows he can't.
A final flash would give him the opportunity to do so.
Or he might double strike him. Another double strike.
Remember, Trey is only at 1 life.
There it is. Oh yeah, he is at 1 life, so that doesn't really matter. So he's pushing for the last hit. So you better hope that Trey doesn't have he can't use the final flash on that attack because it's a unison. He's going for it. He's going for it. Trey's like, oh shoot, what's gonna happen here? But he can't. If he has final flash, he might survive. The super combos are dead. So that's why Andrew was like, you know what, let's push. He gets that draw. All right, that's pretty good. Oh, that's not that good. Well, this is where he's gonna drop it like it's hot.
Yeah, final flash is
Gonna save him.
he's begging for it. Does he have it?
I think he does. No, he doesn't.
Nope.
Oh, he can't combo that. The unison. Those guys are 0.
They're still 10. He just doesn't get the opportunity to draw from it.
He's like, there you go. He's like, he survived? No way. Or is he has to have died. He's gonna attack with Patina and go for game. Right?
We still have a leader swing, and there's still a Vegeta final flash behind it.
Oh yeah, that's GG's.
Oh, Math is looking.
He can't. The super combos aren't gonna do anything. They're dead, right? Or are they still 10k combo? No, they're 0k combo, aren't they?
20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. I'm counting 90k.
Are you sure Trey's super combo? Oh yeah, he just doesn't get the draw.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Did he survive?
He did.
Oh, he still has 1 card left in hand. Wow, Trey survived that. But he still has leader. All right, that's Andrew got it, I'm guessing.
I think he knew that there was still a leader swing and nothing that could be done about it. So